Hey everyone, welcome back to Super Lorcana World, your one-stop shop for Lorcana. Before I get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, I do gotta issue an apology. Last week, instead of uploading a market watch, I dragged the wrong video and uploaded basically the video for Thursday on Wednesday. I didn't catch it because I didn't look at my YouTube analytics at all because I was too busy doing other people's taxes for personal taxes in Canada. So I effed up. I'm sorry. That's my bad. The extra videos have been deleted, and you guys will get a real market watch this Wednesday. I promise. But let's go on to the content of today's video. Maybe a little bit of cheating, maybe some soft cheating, some hard cheating. Let me know what you guys think with the comments, and of course, like and subscribe. That would be great. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Oh, and before I do that, just want to say, thanks for watching this channel. I do appreciate that while I'm all face cam here. I do really appreciate the people that do continue to watch my videos. I know I don't edit the videos well. I know my content is very simplistic and easy. But, I'm not trying to sprint here. It's all about the marathon. And it's all about seeing what's good and what's not good for future and all that stuff. So thank you to those of you that are sticking around consistently. I do want to say I appreciate you. Okay, now let's go into the content. This was a very long comment that is way too long for my content review video. This was from Sis. But I did want to cover it because this does bring up a good discussion and problem that could arise in this card game. Let's start. Hey Mario, love the content as always. My wife and I did some Into the Inklands and we had a lot of cheaters and sneaky players. Of course, going to tournaments, you'll encounter different players because I watched your Digimon content and was involved in the competitive scene, so I gave my wife the heads up about how to handle things. We encounter players not declaring things out loud and exerting cards fishbone dime, beginning of your turn, but adding the lore ink, then doing it again. Finally, I lost my train of thought. In turn, but finally exerting it and debating. They didn't show the card for ink or explain how they gained 5 lore. Players drawing 8 to 10 cards at the start and acting like a newbie and just putting the extra back on top before mulligan. Players keeping their phones on the table and headphones and checking their phones. From what we experienced, everyone stated no phones on the table, even as a lore counter, and every shop offered the small lore counters, such paper and pencil lore keeping. We also had players demanding penalty points against players who draw first, then add lore from locations, and stating, no, you missed a step order, but correct me if I'm wrong, it is a mandatory effect. You have to gain the lore. Unlike, for example, Beast Tragic Hero, it is a you may effect at the start of your turn. Okay, this was the very long comment. So, what's important here? This is a card game with pricey prize support on the line. We see it a lot in the One Piece trading card game. There are a lot of cheaters. Digimon had that problem, not so much anymore because the prize support's like nothing. But Lorcana here, there's potentially some very big prizes on the line, and these are the first tournaments ever, so there's also bragging rights and all that kind of stuff. You got the sweaty people coming that are traveling from event to event to event to event to event, trying to get all the stitches and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it is a thing. It really, 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 really is a thing. It's not going to go away. Cheaters are going to cheat. Because some people just view it as a free paycheck, right? People are going to go to the tournament, they're going to cheat, and they're going to basically say, thanks for the stitch, I'm going to take my paycheck, and I'm going to dip. See you later. And that's all it is, right? Some people, it's corrupt, and it's scummy, and it's shitty. It's morally abusive, but that's like the line of sight, right? This is my paycheck. I want to cash in. I want to make some money today. So when money's involved in the world and greed is such a sin, people will, go and cheat in order to get what they want, or try to rule shark to the point where it's like that last part. You know what I mean? This is a thing that's going to happen, unfortunately. And this video, again, is nothing more than just bringing awareness to the fact. There's definitely things that you can do. First of all, if there's no phones allowed, call a judge if there's no phones allowed. Second of all, force people to declare card effects. And if they don't, call a judge. Third of all, if you see someone drawing 8 cards in their opening hand and they're not going, and you draw for turn or whatever, call a judge. Do that right away. Try maybe to keep a track of counted cards. You know what I mean? Let's say you have 7, 8 cards in hand. You go first. You have 7 cards in hand. You play an ink and you play a 1-drop. Okay. Turn 2, the person should have 6 cards in hand because they have 2 on board, basically. If they have more than that, there's some sneaky business happening. So you should be keeping track of that stuff because it will allow you to catch cheaters in action. It will. We are lucky. We are blessed in the sense that Lorcana has no plan of doing webcam events. Thank God. Because webcam events are a cesspool of cheating and toxicity at its finest. It is so easy to cheat on webcam. It's insane. It's a thing. It really is a thing. So we're lucky you can dodge that bullet, but there's still plenty of ways to cheat in person. There will be people trying to fudge the facts on their cards, saying that cards do more than they say they do, or whatever, or maybe they're trying to sneakily turn their ink back into ready, or there's going to be a lot of stuff like that, okay? The moral of the story here is to be prepared. And not like the card that blows up all characters on the board. Actually be prepared. Because you're not going to catch the cheating if it's happening if you're not looking for it. When I'm playing a competitive event for any card game, whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, Pokemon back in the day, or Digimon today, I'm always looking at my opponent. Whenever they're doing anything, I'm looking at them. My eyeballs are on them. And I want to make sure they're not doing anything suspicious. And I also want to make sure that they're not cheating. And that's why you got to keep your eyeballs on them. And if you see anything nefarious, if you see anything scummy, even if you have an inkling that something doesn't work the way it should, or something is afoot, call a judge. That's literally what they're getting paid for. They're getting paid to resolve ruling disputes, but also uphold the integrity of the game by finding cheaters, reporting them, and getting them eliminated from future events. That's literally their job. So I'm going to leave you with this today. That's all the video is going to be. Cheating will happen. Keep an eyeball on it. We'll cover it if it comes up to bring awareness to it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you later. Goodbye.